are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Well, now they'll try the end around. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, it's Willis. Forced out to his left. Got his man, it's Bo Melton. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play call and right, establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
To the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. 4th down, Willis is off, and Randy Bullock is on now for the Titans field goal. Bullock's kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short. Now Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wentz to throw again. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second and 10. Here's Willis. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. And you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
3rd down, it's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught, it's Woods. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
A first down carry for Henry. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On first down, Willis. This pass complete to Melton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 75. And the Titans have retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll run with Gibson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Wentz now on first down. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
On 2nd and 10, Willis. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Willis, 3rd and long, eluding the pressure right. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now Willis on 4th down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. red zone now. They'll look to throw. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, Henry. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll run. It's Henry. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this time he is in. Yes. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Bullock good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could wrap.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Only 7 players crossed 1,000 yards rushing last season, and one of them was Gibson, who made a big jump forward in his second season. Entering his third campaign, he cemented himself as one of the building blocks for the Commanders.
Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. To throw again on second down. Wentz. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Open man downfield is Sims. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 32 on the play. Well, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
44 yards on the ground for him so far. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Once more Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown Commanders. Antonio Gibson. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Titans take over first down at their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Willis now off play action. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Willis. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Running left, it's Henry. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
On the counter, it's Henry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 16. 59 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Wentz going to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down.
A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Wentz.
And he finds McLaurin. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Wentz finding McLaurin there for the Commanders first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Wentz now on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, It may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Montez Sweat with a tackle.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. And right side, Henry's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, we're good.
To try again after the sack. Wentz, he's going to let it fly. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Logan Thomas.
47 yards.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Henry up the middle. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game,